7 minutes to 9 a.m. Central African Time. Welcome back. You are tuned into Salam Media. Let's have a quick chat now with Binod Chaba, the director of the Gauteng Provincial Association for Persons with Disabilities. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity, and good morning to your wonderful listeners as well. The name is Binod Chaba.
Thank you. First let's begin with what exactly is the Gauteng Provincial Association for Persons with Disabilities? What do you guys do exactly?
So, just to give you a brief background and history, the Gauteng Provincial Association for Persons with Disabilities, abbreviated as GPAPD due to its long name, was initially established as an umbrella body for NGOs in Gauteng, rendering services to persons with disabilities, and to render services where there were not such services. We were established in 2008 and just turned 14 years old on the 2nd of January, 2023. We started very small, with just myself as the director and a financial officer. And then the demand for services grew. And in response to the need, our staff and facilities expanded to accommodate the growing request for services. We are currently a team of 18 staff members. We have 5 staff officers based throughout Gauteng, from which a large range of services are rendered. And our offices, which was originally placed at Mandeville in Clinton Bay, is now in Portsburg due to the need for bigger premises. And as I mentioned earlier, we were initially established as an umbrella body. And so we have 26 organizations throughout Gauteng who also render services to people with disabilities, and 11 in the process of being affiliated. So we also serve as a mentorship and a support to these member organizations.
Thank you for that. What is your role in assisting disabled people across the country as an umbrella body? You say quite a number of organizations working with you, and also a few who are yet to be affiliated.
Yes, thank you for that. We also render direct services to the community, and our services are guided by the demand for services by our beneficiaries. We have 12 social work staff who conduct therapeutic counseling services. Becoming disabled or having a child or a family member with disability can be very traumatic, demanding, and it can be very emotional as well, especially if it's sudden or unprepared. It is often not easy to accept that being disabled is one way of a lifestyle in the future. And we need to actually extend to the community that it is not a stigma, but can be rewarding in that it makes us more understanding, compassionate, and appreciative of the little things in life. So our social work staff take the journey with those in these situations. And then often practical assistance is required, such as the employment of persons with disabilities. And I think you and I know how difficult that can be. And then we also assist with applications for grants, pensions, identity documents, sometimes wheelchairs, and other assistive devices are needed to actually help the person towards gaining some kind of independence. So together with our social work staff and other members of the team, we work towards in this process. We have specialized staff that work on employment placement, unemployed people with disabilities, to secure employment, learnership, skill training, and we also provide job preparation programs together with some of our member organizations. I just mentioned JOCOD in Indonesia also does assist with unemployed persons in training programs. So we also work with our member organizations. We work as a team with our staff to try and promote the independence of persons with disabilities and support to the family members and significant others. But also we render sensitization, education, and awareness training to corporates, banks, and prospective employers regarding the appropriate terminology. You know, I don't think everybody knows that you don't call a person, handicapped and that kind of thing. You call them a person with a disability. So the use of appropriate terminology, positive attitudes, and the benefit of employing people with disabilities. Our mobility officer helps with the issue of the parking for people with disabilities. I don't know if you saw this in malls and shopping centers and that. You know, you have a specially allocated parking bay. Yes, and you need a permit, a parking disc to actually park in that allocated parking bay. So we assist towards our people with disabilities getting that. And I'm not sure if your listeners know that you can get a motor vehicle rebate for persons with disabilities purchasing non-local, specially adapted motor vehicles to help them move around. And if there are people that need to go onto the beach with you've got to apply for a beach permit. And we do all of these kind of permits. We assist our people with disabilities towards getting all of this as well. So many of our projects are towards the independency and empowerment of people with disabilities and eliminating discrimination of people with disabilities. In empowerment, we also render support groups for mothers and fathers with disabilities who have children with disabilities. And, you know, it's so difficult if you have a child with a disability to go out and get full-time employment because of the special care that's needed. So we also do income-generating projects which are conducted by our social workers to try and help the parents of these children with income and to enhance their coping skills. But in addition to that, we also try and improve the conditions of people with disabilities, and we do lobbying and advocacy as well. So it's a large range of services and all aimed towards support, empowerment, and independence of people with disabilities.
All right. I think finally, just if you could let us know, are there any opportunities for the public to assist you? And in which areas are those? And of course, if so, how can they get in touch with your organization?
Oh, yes, definitely. We'd like the community to get involved in various ways. Firstly, I'm not sure this program will actually create an awareness of those who need our services. Please contact us if you need our services. It is confidential. And maybe your experience can help others in a similar situation. We'd like the community to get involved with GPAPD. We need people with experience and expertise, for example, in HR, finance, admin, because these are the kind of support services that we need that we cannot afford. Being an NGO, we depend on the community for support, financial and otherwise. So we would like the community to get involved in fundraising for us, securing donations for GPAPD and our beneficiaries. And we want to just mention that we are BE accredited and able to issue a Section 18A certificate for all cash donations, and an appreciation certificate is also sent to all our donors, all our sponsors. So we'd like the community to get involved. And also, I might just mention that what you don't need as community members will benefit others. So if you're not using printers, copy machines, cell phones, your microwave, use laptops, wheelchair crutches, clothes, anything, shoes, we appreciate all of this because it will benefit somebody else, all these things that are lying around unused will benefit somebody else. So please do not hesitate to contact us. And may I just leave our contact details?
Sure. Go ahead.
So my contact telephone number is 083 577 1037. Our office numbers are 011 838 3012 or 838 3016. We also have our website address where you can go on and look at what services we render, as this was just a summary that I mentioned. Our website address is www.gpapd.org. I don't know if it's necessary for me to leave an email address.
If you'd like to, that's okay.
Okay, so my email address is Beena, BEENA, .gpapd@gmail.com. Or our office email address is reception.gpapd@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm sure many people will now be interested in assisting you, and I hope so, because some excellent work being done by organizations like yourself. But thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, and thank you to Salam Media. We really appreciate these kind of awareness programs, so thank you very much.
Beena Chiba is the director of the Gauteng Provincial Association for Persons with Disabilities, bringing us to 1 minute to 9 a.m.